Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Saxhound Pete back with another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone's staying safe. I hope everyone's healthy, and I hope everyone's having a great day. So today, I just want to talk about this image that was brought to my attention. A good friend of mine DM'd me this picture, sent this over to me, and just wanted to give my take on impressions on this picture, as well as I want to talk about the depth chart, and I want to talk about what roster we should go with, or what's been working for us. But before I get into that, let's go and talk about this picture. So this picture represents the all-time starting five Sacramento Kings lineup, and I do have some disagreements and two positions. I will say they're a solid lock, and let's go ahead and dissect this picture. So we got De'Aaron Fox at the point. We got Mitch Richmond, the Rock, at the shooting guard. Ron Artest, small forward. Chris Macy-Weber, power forward, and then DeMarcus Cousins at the center. So the two positions that I'm locked on is obviously the power forward position, Chris Macy-Weber, greatest Sacramento King power forward to ever play the game of basketball. There's a reason why we got his name hanging up in the rafters. He basically put our brand and our organization on the map. So C-Web, ain't nobody coming for your spot. And Mitch Richmond at the two, I like it. The Rock, he was just a stud, a standout star. Definitely a great player of his time and during our tenure back for the Kings. And DeMarcus Cousins at the center, yes, Boogie Cousins. Well, coulda, shoulda, woulda. We wanted to make it work with them, and it just wasn't working, so we decided to go in a different direction. I don't want to get into the details of that because it hurt, but definitely a bona fide talented stud, man. Enjoyed his tenure here with us. It was time to move on, I guess. But we are, as an organization, better and in a better position right now than with them, with our organization. But he definitely is the most talented center to ever touch the basketball in a Kings uniform. So I agree with that, and I would put him over Vlade Divac. So honorable mention, Vlade Divac should have been in there, but at the same time, as an honorable mention, but Boogie Cousins obviously is overall a better player overall than Vlade Divac. And then let's go ahead and get to small forward. So Ron Artest, great guy, love the dude, enjoyed his time here with the Sacramento Kings. I obviously would just got to put Peja Stojakovic in there. Reason why I say that is because Peja is a Kings legend at the time, just a big time star shooting small forward, one of the best shooters of its time. And there's a reason why we have his name and jersey number retired in the rafters of the Golden One, alongside with Chris Webber, because he's a Kings legend and he did a lot, multiple All-Star, so many great seasons with the Kings, just shooting the lights out most games that I went to go watch, and even just seeing him on TV, man, it was great to see Peja. So love Artest, but I'm gonna go with Peja there, so I'll place Ron Artest there with the Peja, and then which gets me to the point guard position in De'Aaron Fox. So I'm just gonna make this straight. This is no knock on De'Aaron Fox, but me personally, like, I'm not ready to put him on the team right now with the with the all-time starting five. Reason why I say that's because he's still growing as a leader and as a player. He's still in his third year, and I think there's just a lot of proven and great point guards that played before De'Aaron Fox in a Kings uniform. Just to name a few, there's a guy named of Jason Williams, aka White Chocolate, who he had his flaws, but damn, he made the Kings brand exciting to watch and fun as hell. So, and he was a stud. He was a Showtime stud. He would sell jerseys, he would sell tickets. People would come and see him just to see him play. And this is no knock, because De'Aaron Fox will obviously he sold tickets, he will sell tickets, and he'll continue to get better as a player. But I feel like Jason Williams was a turning step of making the Sacramento Kings brand exciting to watch. And Mike Bibby, another great Sacramento Kings point guard, who actually would have him on this list right now, as of right now. I can remember back when we traded for Mike Bibby, we traded J Dub for him, and I was a little disappointed. I was mad because I loved White Chocolate's flashiness and his excitement and what he brought to the Kings. And I feel like it wasn't the right move at the time, but It turned out to be the better move for us because Mike Baby, we went the distance with Mike Baby that year, and in the Western Conference Finals in 02, and he was just clutch city. And ever since Baby's tenure, after he signed that multi-year deal extension with us, he's been nothing but clutch city with our team. So probably one of the best clutch point guards I've ever seen to play the game of basketball. And I would have Mike Bibby on this list right now. But with that being said, De'Aaron Fox, when it's all said and done, he will be on this list. Just not right now. But I can see it in the down the road. I can see him being on this list because he's scary young. He's only in his third year. Like I said, he's growing as a point guard. His body's still growing, and he's scary good already right now. And he's only gonna get better moving forward. I just hope that we get to see De'Aaron Fox blossom into the player we envision him to be, uh, and that is a top elite point guard in the NBA. And I think that I just hope that he sticks around here with us. And all signs indicate that, yeah, he is on the verge. He will get that supermax contract, and he will be here in a Kings uniform, and for the long run. And I think that it's going to be great to see him blossom into the superstar that we want him to see him blossom into. So that's my take on the pitcher. And like, I just also wanted to go ahead and talk about the season. It's going to resume July 30th. We have 8 games to play, and if I'm Luke Walton, I'm gonna be straight up. I know we got some players coming back from injury, in particular Marvin Bagley, who I'm glad that, he's going to be back. But I just hope that we don't rush it. We don't rush our rotations. I hope we don't rush him, and we don't change our rotation. So with Luke, what was working for you before the season got on pause was De'Aaron Fox, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Harrison Barnes, Nemanja Bjelica, and Rashad Holmes. Stick with that lineup, Luke. I hope we stick with the lineup. Reason why I say that is because that lineup had its click in. That lineup was working, especially in the second half after the All-Star break. I know people want to see Buddy Hield back in the starting lineup. Nah, man. Just keep Buddy off the bench. Keep Bogdan in the starting lineup. Nemanja is the curveball. He's been playing great right now. Statistically, he's better than Marvin Bagley as of right now. Obviously, Marvin Bagley is our he's going to be our long-term player over Nemanja. But for the right now, for the current circumstance of where we're in right now, I would just give Nemanja all the PT, make him start, and just don't take any PT away from him. And we'll have Rashawn Holmes stay at the center position. I'm glad he's back and healthy and ready to go as well. For as the backup lineup, it's great. It makes sense. You got to have Corey Joseph as your backup point guard. Buddy Hield off the bench, getting buckets. Kent Bazemore. Baze, such a great addition off the bench, and just his fire and his demeanor. I love what I see from that. Keep him off the bench. Black Falcon. I'm sorry, not Black Falcon. Harry Giles. I want to see more PT from Harry Giles if he's good and ready to go. It was definitely great to see him progress in the second half of the season. And Alex Len. I want to see more of Alex Len. Defensively, he's a tree. He can rebound the ball. I saw nothing but great stuff from Alex Len in the second half. The stats may not show it, but from what I saw, just his presence on the court, it just benefits us on the defensive end and in the interior for defensive rebounds. And I think he's a great pickup. Jabari Parker's probably the biggest wild card. I just think that Luke's got his rotations on lock, so I don't think there's no PT for J Park to have him in the lineup or even off the bench with the second unit. So he's the biggest curveball, and he's got a player option coming up. So I'm hoping that he picks that player option up, but maybe he may not. So we'll see what happens with that. Yogi, it's just hard because he can spread the floor, but he's short, and I think Kojo's got that backup role on lock. And I really, really hope that we don't rush Marvin Bagley. And I hope that Luke's like, hey, you know what? I get that he's our number 2 overall pick, and I get that maybe the front office mate wants to see him in the lineup or off the bench. I'm okay with them giving him minutes. I just hope that we don't rush him. I hope Luke's smart and starts Nemanja and doesn't start Jabari alongside Rashad Holmes. As badly as I want to see that, I do want to see Rashad Holmes starting with Marvin Bagley, guys. But I feel like just because of the situation that we're in and we only have 8 games to play, it's great to have another body in Bagley. that you can throw in the game. But I feel like I just don't want him to mess up our rotation and rhythm that we're kind of what we've been riding with momentum in the second half of the season. So that's my take. I hope Bagley is healthy and ready to go, and I hope he's not starting right away because they think that Nemanja has been playing really well, and Rashawn Holmes, man, he's just been a stud. And Harry Giles has been stepping his game up too, guys. So let me know what you guys think. Uh, I'm excited for basketball, guys, to resume. I can't wait, man. I just wish it didn't resume. It's crazy because I had plans to go to the game against Zion and the Pelicans back in March, and obviously we were the last game that night, and they decided to postpone the game. And it was an ESPN game too, so I wanted the world to see that what we're capable of, what we're all about. So, just sucks, but I'm glad that hey, you know what? It's better safe than sorry. I understand a lot going on in the world, and it still is. So I'm glad that they're came up with the resolution to resume the season and giving the bubble teams a fair chance to get in the playoffs, and we're one of them. So let me know what you guys think about this. Hit me up. Feel free to share and like this video. Sub, you'll be alerted on my next video when I go either live or if I decide to upload my next video, you'll be alerted if you sub. So if you want to subscribe, if you want to like, I'd appreciate that. It would mean a lot to me. It would help out the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Go Kings! I'm excited. I can't wait to see our boys. I can't wait to see the how the 8 games how we play out. I mean, shoot, we can go 0-8. That would be a Kings thing to do, but at the same time, I don't see us going 0-8. I think we can go realistically to have a shot at the playoffs. I really think we can go 6-2. Shoot, we can go 7-1 or 8-0. You just never know. This team was firing on all cylinders in the second half of the season, and probably the best second half season in the last 14 years. And it's all because of the way Luke locked to his rotations, kept his guys accountable, and as well as it helped to get everybody back healthy. And it's only going to help with Rashad Holmes coming back healthy and Marvin Bagley as well. So that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will catch you guys in my next video. Take care, God bless, and keep pushing forward, guys. Peace.